Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Roman here with Roman Media Group. Here today talking about search engine optimization, social media optimization, search engine marketing, and email marketing. Some of the, literally the channels of marketing for internet marketing. So I'm really excited to talk about these topics. One of my favorite things to do, actually. As you see, I really love this stuff. But and as does our whole team, we're really passionate about what we do. But search engine optimization, what does that mean? Okay, search engine optimization. What we want to look at is how do we optimize a business's website so they come up high in Google. We talked about this a little bit on the other pages called content marketing and content development. But the number one part of search engine optimization, what we're going to talk about here, is organic search engine optimization, meaning you're not paying Google. Okay, search engine marketing is paid search, which we're going to talk about in a moment. But organic search engine optimization, increasing the rank of your business on Google without paying for it. How do we do that? Number one, create awesome content, which we talked about in the content development page. Number two, keyword each page of your website, including the new blog posts we're creating with that new content, with the proper keywords in the meta tags, in the title tag, and also in the body text, and making sure any keywords in the title tag and meta tags are also in the body text. One of the key rules with Google, they want to make sure that it's all congruent. You don't have the title tag saying one thing and the body text is something totally different. That'll get you blacklisted, and we'll make sure that all of our processes and all of our search engine optimization principles are what we call white hat, meaning that they're all legal and all the best practices that Google wants to see. So keywords are second. Third are links. Creating links, high quality links throughout the web, throughout social media, and throughout email marketing. So what does that mean, high quality links? What's the difference? Well, if you go online and you type in the phrase link farm or pay for links or something like that, you'll see there's companies out there that will create thousands of links for you from some country overseas or perhaps somewhere else, and literally you'll pay for 1,000 links for $100 or something like that. But what will happen is Google will see those that spike in links and see them they're from one geographic region, and flag your site as a spam link website, and could potentially blacklist your site. And we've had that happen in the past with some of Google's algorithms. So we've seen it happen, and we're very careful on not letting that happen again. So making sure your links are what are called ethical links that are really adding value to the end users of those links. So we go to industry-specific blogs and forums and places online where people hang out, and making sure that those links really add value, that the content we're creating really adds value to the places where we post those links. Number two is social media and also local listings. So we're going to take the valuable content we created, create a great hook, create a link right to your website, and the hook is going to be something that makes the people salivate to want to watch it. It's a one sentence that makes them really want it. Like we talked about before, 5 ways to, this is one we did for Soundwaves for an autoresponder, but 5 ways to bring your family closer through home theater or something like that, where it's something that's so cool and people want to watch it. They're like, oh, I want to see that. So they click it, and then boom, they're at your blog, they're at your website. So we have the hook and then the link to your blog. From there, we post that hook and link on your social media channels. So we go to each one, Twitter, Facebook, and we add them individually, because each of the social media channels requires a different way of posting information. So you go to Twitter, it's usually just a link and a hook and a link. Where you go to Instagram, it's going to be a photo. We want to make sure the photo actually adds value to your audience. Same with Pinterest. You want a photo to really add value, so people look at it like, oh, that's really cool. Let me click through. And Facebook is a little different, and so is LinkedIn. There's different ways to handle these various social media channels. Not having a one-time plugin that just posts it everywhere. Because I think that, to me personally, and this is what we've seen in our research, is that it's cheap. It's like you're spending all this time creating great content, but you're using a plugin to post it everywhere. Then you go to Facebook and it says, hey, a new post is there via or through Twitter. It's like it's cheap. So you're having Twitter automatically post to Facebook. You don't want to do that. You want to post them individually, making each audience of each of the different social media channels you have, which all are different. Google Plus is a little different than Facebook. Facebook's more social. Google Plus is more scientific, where LinkedIn is more business. As you see, Pinterest is more hobbies and crafts, things of that nature. So there's different ways to post information that's really effective. Same with your local listings. You have places online where you can post different information. We're going to make sure those are all maximized as well. And then the last one, which is my favorite one, which is email marketing. Email marketing is still the most powerful way to market to your audience. And the way you want to grow your database is have a little form on your website that offers them some kind of value. And the idea, I just mentioned Soundwaves. We have an autoresponder on their site. It says 5 ways to bring your family closer through home theater, and it has name and email. From there, a lot of people join that list to get that information. So it's called an autoresponder. So they enter their name, they enter their email, they hit submit, they get an email back called a double opt-in. They say, did you really submit this information? Was it really you? You click yes, it was me. The next email is the PDF version of that of the 5 ways to bring your family closer to the home theater. If you want to check it out, it's a great document we wrote. Go to sound-waves.com and check it out. But the idea is that that's how you grow your database, is by offering them value and getting them to be a part of your email process. So now when you send out an email broadcast, a newsletter, it's not about, hey, this is what's happening at our company. Not at all. This is about how we add value to the end users, how we're adding value to the audience. And that's the whole idea, is, hey, we want to, how to winterize your home this winter, or 5 ways to make sure your home is storm-proof if there's a storm coming or something like that. But ways to add value to your audience, and that's the idea behind email marketing. And then in the footer of the email marketing, you put the hook and the link to your most recent blog posts, and you send that out. And people will click through from your email to your website, to your blog, to see that content. And all of those channels, you see, adding the web, the social media, and the email marketing are going to, and every time you add a piece of content, this is what we call Roman Media Group's wheels of success. Every time you post a new piece of content, we create a new wheel. New blog post in the middle with the content, keyword it properly, create the links through through advanced SEO, through advanced search engine optimization, through the web, through social media optimization, and through email marketing. And that's how you do organic search engine optimization. So every time you add a new piece of content, you create a new wheel. And over time, in a year, you might have 50 to 100 wheels, every time a different one set up. And you know what happens? You have thousands and thousands and thousands of links to your website. And that shows Google that your site is active, that it's relevant, that you're adding value to your audience, and that you do what you say you're doing. You see, that's all Google wants to do. They want to make sure their indexes are accurate. And if you do that through these processes and through these what are called white hat techniques, you are going to be high on Google and you will get leads through your website. Another type of marketing is called SEM, search engine marketing. It's basically paying Google for ads. Now, Google, when you launch a new website, it usually takes about 6 to 9 months for Google to index your site on Google, okay? What's called organic or non-paid. So if you are in a rush to get your site ranked, then we would do some paid search. But here's the caveat, however. Google paid search, 85% of people, when they visit a search engine results page, so they type in a keyword phrase and then the results come up, the ads are the top 3. 85% of people don't click on the ads, they click on the organics, the organic search. And here's the other part of it, is if it's easy, everyone does it. So people that don't understand internet marketing, which we are talking about here, and how to actually get your site high on Google organically, people that don't understand that, they're going to say, hey, listen, just do some ads. Let's throw $1,000 a month into a paid campaign. I don't agree with that at all. Take that money and produce really great content. Learn how to use Adobe Premiere. Learn how to use these video editing softwares. Learn how to get in front of the camera like we're doing here. And change the way you market. So when someone visits your website, you're greeting them, you're talking to them, you're showing them how to run their business, how to do the products and services that you do. And that's what I really, really want to convey to you here. It's a different way of marketing when you are in front of the camera and you're producing videos. And the reason I don't say long-term to do paid search is that once you rank high on Google, you're not going to need it anymore for those keyword phrases. And we have customers that went from, say, $25,000 a month to $150,000 a month in income from their website from e-commerce. This isn't subjective where it's like, hey, listen, we got leads, and did they come through the website? Did they come through, cold call, or how did they come through? No, these are pure web leads without any additional marketing that came through because of the additional, because of their increased Google rank. Now, once you really master organic search and your site is ranking very high for the various keyword phrases you have, then I would recommend perhaps doing some paid search, doing some paid Google search, some paid social media searches for the various paid social media advertising for the various social media channels, and perhaps some banner ads and things like that on various websites. We'd expand it. And then also I would encourage at that point to do some traditional marketing, some mailers, some cold calling and things of that nature, which we could talk about as well. But the idea is that once you get the organic side down, you're going to see leads coming out of nowhere. So it's amazing. So if you have any questions, please give us a call here at Roman Media Group. We've been doing this for 15 years, which is an eternity in the tech business. We have seen it all. And if you have any questions, even just to talk or chat, give us a holler. We would love to talk to you. Again, my name is Thomas Roman. I'm founder and president of the Roman Media Group. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And our slogan is video websites that increase sales. And if you need any help, please give us a call. Thank you.